Hi guys, and welcome to today's video, and welcome to 2020. So first video of this year, and hope that you guys have all had an amazing Christmas and New Year. Hope that you're all excited for 2020 and you've got lots planned. I thought that what I'd do for my first video of 2020 is give you a little bit of a list of my top 20 YouTube channels to watch this year for photo and video. So I broke it down into 10 that are from the UK and 10 that are international, and I'm going to go through each of them with you, just give you a little bit of information. They'll all be linked down below, and these are the channels that I really recommend for you to watch in 2020. So, most of you will not be surprised, but we're going to kick this off. The first one is Peter McKinnon. So Peter McKinnon, well, who am I kidding? You already know exactly who Peter McKinnon is. If you don't somehow, he's a Canadian filmmaker and photographer who has just absolutely exploded over the past sort of 2 or 3 years on YouTube. He's got millions of subscribers, his videos get millions of views. He specialises in tutorials, in vlogs and sort of cinematic short films, but yeah, he's basically the benchmark that all of the photographers and content creators are held to these days. So yeah, first off had to be Peter McKinnon. Next up we've got F-Stoppers. So F-Stoppers originally started out as a website and a forum, but then they developed their YouTube channel, and over the years they've created a huge back catalogue of videos with everything from tutorials, gear reviews, behind the scenes on shoots. They do a critique the community, I think that's every month, where they pick a different topic and they go through 20 of their viewers' images and critique them. So there's a huge amount of information on F-Stoppers, and the two guys that host the show, they're both really good as well. So they've got a lot of personality, and that really comes across on camera. So there's a huge amount of content for you to consume there, and all of it's really good value. Next up we've got Becky and Chris. So Becky and Chris are a Canadian couple that specialise in photography and videography, and their channel is mainly a combination of tutorials, sort of hints and tips, a lot of vlogs, and they do sometimes appear in sort of other creators' blogs like Peter McKinnon's, and there's also a lot of advice on the business side of photography and videography as well. So yeah, definitely check out Becky and Chris. So another couple whose channel I really like is Mango Street. So Mango Street, they're a couple from America, and they specialise in sort of really short, concise videos that get straight to the point and give really good advice on photo, video, marketing, the whole business of photography and video. And yeah, like I say, they don't mess around. Their videos are really short, really to the point, but fantastically put together. They are, some of their videos are just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, definitely check out Mango Street. Next up is Jessica Cabeza. So Jessica Cabeza is a photographer, portrait photographer from America, and she specialises in the videos that you'll have seen on this channel before. So 2, 3 or 4 photographers shoot the same model. She really made those famous, but she also does things like shooting a model in ugly locations and shooting strangers on the street as well. So she has a load of videos that are really entertaining to watch, and she's an amazing photographer as well. So yeah, Jessica Cabeza. Next up is Chris Brockhurst. So Chris is originally from the UK but now lives in Canada. He specialises in photo, video and also Sony equipment. So for somebody that shoots Sony like myself, really rate his opinions and his reviews on Sony equipment, and he also takes you behind the scenes on event and wedding photography as well. So gives you a really good insight into what actually that entails. So yeah, his vlogs and his reviews are really what I follow his channel for. So yeah, Chris Brockhurst, great channel. So Creative Ryan, he is a music video producer from Atlanta in the States, and his channel is basically all around video. So things like tutorials, everything from transitions to colour grading to how to edit, how to film, what he uses to film. So the whole kind of filmmaking process is all broken down into tutorials and vlogs as well, and he's got a great personality as well, so he really comes across well on his channel. So yeah, you'll always have fun watching Ryan's videos. Another Atlanta native is Evan Ranft. He is a street photographer, also from Atlanta, as I say, and he specialises in vlogs. So when he goes out shooting street photography, he takes you along with him. He uses a GoPro so that you can see exactly what he's doing on the camera, and it's really, really insightful because he takes you everything through how he picks his locations, how he picks his shots, how he edits those shots. So yeah, the whole process from start to finish is covered in his vlogs, and that's another channel where over the past sort of year or so, his channel's just exploded. So yeah, Evan Ranft is a channel that I've been following for a long time. Another Canadian whose channel I subscribe to is Dunna Did It. So Dunna specialises in video, so very similar to Ryan, of creative Ryan. He specialises in going through tutorials of the video making process, be that from what gear to use, how to actually film it, how to edit it, transitions, colour grading, export settings, everything like that. You'll find all of that on Dunna's channel. Again, channel that's really blown up over the last 12 months. So yeah, really good channel. That's Dunna Did It. So the final of my 10 international YouTube channels is actually a bit of a cheat, because this is 3 channels, which is Seventh Era, North Borders and Hayden Pedersen. Now the reason why I've picked 3 is because these 3 guys are all from Australia. They all create their own unique content, but they collaborate a lot, so they are often in each other's videos, especially Seventh Era and North Borders. They do a lot of videos together, everything from photo, video, lots of tutorials. I mean, even things like editing viewers' photos drunk. You'll find absolutely all sorts, as well as their photo battles that are really popular as well, where they go against each other. So yeah, those 3 I couldn't put them separately, so I put them all together. So that's Seventh Era, North Borders and Hayden Pedersen. So we're now onto the 10 UK YouTube channels to watch in 2020, and we kick off with Sean Tucker. So Sean Tucker is a portrait photographer, and he provides really in-depth tutorials all about how he sets up portrait shoots, what goes into his thought process beforehand, how he shoots them, how he edits them, and again takes you through the whole process. He also does a lot about the commercial side of photography, so the business in terms of pricing and things like that. So there's a huge amount of information on Sean's channel, and yeah, his tutorials are some of the best that I've ever seen. Next up is James Popsis. So James is a landscape photographer who specialises in both vlogs and reviews as well. He has a load of personality. He makes really funny videos, especially some of his reviews, but also his vlogs are really in depth as well. So as well as giving that humour, there's also a lot of value to his videos as well, so you do get a lot out of them. So yeah, make sure you go and check out James's channel if you haven't already. And another landscape photographer is Thomas Heaton. So Thomas, hugely popular landscape photographer, and his channel mainly consists of really in-depth vlogs, where he, at the beginning of the video, will tell you about his idea for the shoot, what his plan was. He'll then go through how he travelled to the location, what the weather was like, take you actually on the shoot with him, and then once he's back home, shows you the images on the computer, how he's edited them. So some of the most in-depth vlogs that I've ever seen, so literally everything right from an idea and the inception of it right at the beginning to the end image, and exactly everything in between there. So yeah, Thomas Heaton, amazing vlogs. Next up is Kai Wang. So you may well know Kai as one of the old presenters of Digital Rev TV, which is a hugely popular YouTube channel a couple of years ago. It has tended to drop off, in my opinion, since Kai and Locke left. But yeah, Kai's got his own channel. Originally he's from Hong Kong, but he now lives in the UK. And you can see everything from reviews to vlogs to just generally arsing about with cameras. One of the funniest photographer YouTube channels that there is. Yeah, he still makes me laugh, and I've been watching his videos for years and years. Next we have Carl Taylor. So Carl is a hugely successful commercial photographer, and the main reason why I watch his channel is because he does a lot of in-depth tutorials all about lighting. So how he uses lights, how he builds up a portrait by using either 1, 2, 3 or several other lights, but he always gives really good knowledge as to why he's using the light, why it's in that position, what he will do to complement that, what happens if you take that away. So yeah, that's the main thing that I follow Carl's channel for, is his use of light and how he explains how that works. So yeah, but yeah, hugely successful photographer. So Holly Rose Stones is a slightly smaller YouTuber, still a very successful channel though. She doesn't post anywhere near as regularly as the other channels that I've discussed, but when she does, it's very, very good content. So it's mainly behind the scenes on shoots and vlogs, but yeah, she's a fantastic photographer, sort of veering towards kind of fine art photography or fine art portraiture. But yeah, really good behind the scenes videos that lets you see exactly how she builds her incredible portraits. So next up we have Mason Summers. Now Mason's channel is one that I've only been following sort of for probably a couple of months actually, but even in just that short time I've seen how much his channel has just blown up. So I don't know if it was that he had one video that went viral and then everybody found him from there, but people are obviously enjoying what they see. I'm one of those, so it's mainly vlogs and tutorials on there, but yeah, really good personality, really honest, seems really down to earth, and provides really good content. So yeah, his tutorials are fantastic. So the next three channels that I'm going to go through are three that are very important to me, because these are people that I'm very close to. So these are people that I would class as friends as well as collaborators. And all three of these you'll have actually seen on my channel before, although the final one, it's only very fleeting, so you'll have to have been paying attention to have noticed him in one of my videos. But the first one that I'm going to talk about is Sofia Carey. So Sofia's channel is fantastic. It has everything from how to plan for a shoot, how to do a shoot in the rain, how to balance photography when you're at university, as well as multiple photographers shoot the same models, challenges that also includes myself. She's been on my channel as well numerous times. We did an episode of Behind the Feed where you guys got to know her a little bit better. But yeah, Sofia's channel has absolutely everything, and she's a phenomenal photographer, but also she takes real care when she puts these videos together. So yeah, make sure you go and check out Sofia's channel. Next up we have Iz. So Iz specialises in streetwear photography, and his channel is all about taking you behind the scenes on streetwear shoots. He gives you his ideas on colour theory, on posing, on locations, and how he puts together his incredible streetwear shoots. So make sure you go and check his channel out. You will not be disappointed, because his editing also is incredible. You will find really sort of short videos, but content that's so easy to consume, and gives great value as well. So yeah, make sure you go and check his out as well. And then finally that brings us on to Marc Christian Calver, or as I call him, MC. Much easier, and that's also what he prefers to be called as well. So MC is a filmmaker, videographer. You'll find everything on his channel, everything from sort of daily vlogs to camera reviews, camera gear, camera rumours, how to film, once you've filmed, how to edit, how to colour grade, transitions, tutorials, the lot. He's an incredible filmmaker. I had the opportunity to actually support him on a music video shoot last month, and it was fantastic working sort of alongside him, but also he's just a really nice guy as well. So make sure you go and check MC's channel out as well. So that is my top 20 YouTube channels to follow in 2020. Hope that you find those interesting. Hope that you go and check them all out. Some of them you may like, some of them you may not, but I'm sure that in that list there's something there for everybody when it comes to photo or video. Make sure you leave a comment down below with who your favourites are, if there's any that I've missed out, if there's any of those that I've spoke about that you already subscribe to and follow, and leave your opinions. Other than that, I've got a lot of content coming in January, so I'm going to be filming another 3 photographers shoot the same model on Monday, so that should be coming sort of the back end of next week. But also, as I spoke about in my last video, I've got a lot of kind of roundtable podcast style conversations that I'm hoping to get done over the next couple of months and get those out there, because I think that that's something that people may find interesting. It's content that I like to watch, so hopefully you guys do as well. Other than that, please make sure that you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to see all the content that's coming in 2020. I've got a really good feeling about this year. I'm going to be really grinding to make sure that I get you regular content out. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.